So, here it is, First Great Western's brand new high-speed train, the Adelante. I'm eager to have a look around, but before I do, I'm going to talk to Mike Carroll, First Great Western's Managing Director. Mike, this new train is an exciting addition to the company's fleet. Tell us where it fits into Great Western's service strategy.
Oh, it is an exciting addition. It's a step change in terms of safety, service and reliability, which are the key features that's been designed into the train. It's the first new train that we've received on First Great Western in my career and in the last 25 years, and it really will represent a step change for ourselves and our customers in the level of service that we can offer.
Does the Adelante have features unique to Great Western, or does it come off the shelf from the manufacturer Alstom?
Oh, it's a new train in every sense of the word. In terms of safety, it comes with the automatic train protection system fitted. It will be a very safe train, safer than anything that's been seen on the railways before. In terms of service, it comes with a completely new design to the catering facilities. We'll now have refresca. We'll be able to offer customers a decent cup of coffee like they'd buy in a shop in the high street. And in terms of service, in things like information provision, seating, the whole colour and fabric, disabled facilities, really there's a huge list that really is an exciting improvement for all our customers.
The new Adelante not only looks fast, it is fast. Every one of its 5 cars is powered by a 750 horsepower turbocharged intercooled Cummins diesel engine, giving it enough power to accelerate to 125 miles per hour in 4.5 minutes. By train standards, that's quick. An HST takes about 10 minutes to reach that speed. But it's not only faster, it's safer. The rugged construction features an impact-absorbing front end and special anti-override protection between vehicles. In addition to all the standard safety features, the Adelante fleet is fitted with full automatic train protection. Each 5-car train has seats for 287 passengers, and 2 can be coupled in multiple, making 10 cars and 574 seats. I'm sitting in the driver's seat in the Adelante's air-conditioned cab, and it's a very pleasant working environment. The combined power and brake controller is at my left hand. It has a thumb button for hill starts. The sculptured console is in 4 sections with a safety critical display in the centre section, and so they're easily readable by simply glancing down. Up on the left hand side wall is the train management system display, the heart of the new train's command and control network. As well as diagnostics and fault detection, this clever bit of software runs the audio and visual messaging and information services. Train lighting and air conditioning are also operated from the cab. This is Carriage A, the drive-in vehicle at this end of the formation. It's standard class, and just behind the cab there's a luggage area and a place to stow 3 bikes. This carriage is designated a quiet area. In other words, it's a place where people can sleep or read in a quiet and relaxing environment. The aircraft style seats have individual armrests. In the centre of the saloon area there's a foam type fire extinguisher, and on both sides emergency windows which can be broken by the special hammers found in the recessed panels. These are found in similar locations in each of the 5 carriages of the Adelante. A hammer is also provided to break the internal glass sliding door in emergency. Safety cards are placed throughout the train. These point out safety features to our passengers. The external doors are electronically operated plug type. When the doors have been centrally unlocked, this open indicator lights up. A passenger can now open the door by pressing the open button. Now the close indicator is alight, and I can close the door by pressing the close button. To one side of each set of doors there's a green handle called the emergency egress device. If I pull this handle while the train's moving, the brakes will apply, and when the speed drops to less than 3 miles per hour, the door will unlock. The driver will know which handle has been pulled. It'll show on the train management display. Below the emergency egress device is the red alarm or PASCOM handle. Now it doesn't work like the ones on our HSTs. If I pull the handle when the train's moving, it'll start to apply the train brakes, but the driver can acknowledge the alarm and prevent the brakes from applying. This will cause the driver aware LED below the alarm handle to light, letting the passenger know that the driver is aware of the emergency. As soon as it's convenient and safe, the driver will press the talkback button in the cab and speak.
This is the driver speaking. Please state the nature of the emergency. Speak clearly into the microphone next to the red alarm handle. Please speak now.
I can now talk to the driver and tell him or her what's wrong. Again, the driver knows which door I'm at. It's on the train management display. Each vestibule also has a train manager's control panel. As well as giving local control of the doors, the panel allows the train manager to speak to the driver or the passengers on the PA. The standard toilet in Carriage A, like the ones in carriages B, C and D, has the usual facilities, including a shaver socket and an electric hand dryer. An emergency alarm is provided above the toilet pedestal. All toilets on the Adelante have retention tanks, which are emptied nightly, so no effluent is discharged onto the track. Carriage B has standard class seating, and at the far end, the Refresca cafe bar. This stylish catering facility is equipped with a versatile bistro coffee machine, which produces Costa branded cappuccinos, espressos, lattes and cafe cremes at the touch of a button. There's also a combination micro oven, which can be set to grill, microwave or cook as a conventional oven. At the front of the counter, there's a refrigerated display unit. In addition to the emergency equipment found in every vehicle, the kitchen area contains a fire blanket, a CO2 extinguisher and a first aid box. The Adelante standard class saloons have 2 and 2 seating, some at table bays, others aircraft style. Like all the non-table seats in the new train, these have individual fold-down tables in the seat backs ahead. Seat reservation labels will be attached to the seat backs as usual. Every carriage is equipped with a wall or ceiling mounted public information display, giving details of destination, next station stop, as well as any special messages. The public information display is set up by the driver. It's part of the train management system. There is one first-class carriage in each 5-car unit. It's Carriage D. The larger aircraft-style seats are arranged in 2 and 1 configuration, some at table bays, others with individual fold-down tables in the seat backs ahead. The pitch of the seat ensures plenty of legroom, and it can be reclined to give optimum comfort. Overhead, each seat has an individual reading lamp. Between 7 in the morning and 7 at night, catering in first class is provided at your seat by a customer service host. Food and hot and cold beverages are supplied from a dedicated galley at one end of the vehicle. The first class galley is equipped with an Aerolux coffee machine which operates by bottled water and a combi micro oven. It also houses a CO2 extinguisher, a fire blanket and a first aid box. Opposite the galley, there's an area where a wheelchair can be accommodated. A call for aid button is also provided, so a chair-using passenger can call for assistance if necessary. Entering the last Carriage E, there's a spacious vestibule area and a toilet for the disabled. It's a bright, uncluttered space with a wide sliding door. All the fittings are tactile and chunky, and the buttons require no effort to push. All the signs and pictograms have text in Braille. Baby changing facilities are also provided. If anybody in the toilet needs help, there are 2 call for aid buttons, one near the sink, the other down near the floor by the WC. The buttons are touch sensitive and a red LED lights to confirm operation. In a cupboard just to the left of the toilet door, an extendable evacuation ladder and a first aid box. In a cupboard just round the corner, there's a wheelchair ramp. Just inside the standard class saloon, there are 2 more wheelchair bays, one on either side. They're also provided with call for aid buttons like the ones we saw earlier. Carriage E is also called the audio carriage. Each seat has a headset socket in the armrest. You can either use your own headset or buy one from the Refreshments cafe bar. The channel selector has 7 positions, 4 for CD channels and 3 for radio stations. The other control buttons are for volume. Details of music and radio channels available are shown on this leaflet. The 2 wheelchair positions also have headphone sockets and controls on the side wall. Carriage E also has a luggage area and stowage for 3 bikes. So here we are in the other driving cab. I'd like to finish this brief tour of the new Adelante by taking a look around the outside. Quite apart from its stunning good looks, there are quite a few features new to First Great Western. The Adelante is the first to be equipped with Scharfenberg automatic couplers. This means that 2 units can be coupled together without the assistance of a shunter. If the Adelante has to be coupled to any other type of unit or locomotive, a special coupling adapter is used. The high-intensity dot matrix destination information is supplied from the passenger information package, which in turn is part of the train management system. The 125 mph Adelante rides on air suspension. The efficient Westcode air brake is applied to wheel-mounted discs. And normal service braking is further enhanced by hydrodynamic braking within each gearbox. Each vehicle of the 5-car unit is powered by its own turbo diesel. So below each carriage body there's a 2,500 litre fuel tank with gauge and filler. There's an automatic fire detection system which, in the unlikely event of an engine fire, shuts down the engine and activates the fire bottle. A manual system is also available as a backup. Pulling this fire handle activates manual discharge of the fire bottle. Water for on-train services is replenished on each vehicle using this filler point on the car end next to the gangway. Right beside the filler point is a level gauge. To cope with low rail adhesion, wheel slide protection is provided, along with automatic sanding when full service or emergency braking is selected. Colour-coded bands on the carriage sides form part of the striking new first livery. Carriages A, B and C, the standard class carriages, have a purple band, while carriage D, first class, has a yellow band. Audio carriage E has a special gold band. Once centrally released, the external plug doors can be opened by simply pushing the illuminated door open button. If the door is out of use for any reason, there's an indicator above the button to tell you so. Above the windows, in the centre of each carriage, there's a yellow hazard light. If any door on that vehicle is open, the hazard light will be on. If any door is opened while the train is moving, the brakes will apply immediately. Drivers will normally enter the Adelante by the luggage compartment door. If entering from ground level, there's a saloon-like push button near floor level for easy access. The luggage compartment door can also be opened by pulling out the green emergency access handle. So, there it is, the Adelante, Great Western's brand new high-speed train. Many of its revolutionary features will make day-to-day operations easier and more enjoyable. Let's hear from some of the people who've already had some experience of the Adelante.
The acceleration's fantastic, it really does accelerate well. And the braking performance as well is superb.
Very good indeed, a lot better.
Well, it's very compact here, but I think the customers are going to like it because we do get a personal service in here.
This is a great train. The Adelante is a great train. I believe it can act as a catalyst to move First Great Western forward. Yes, we have had a very difficult last 12 months in terms of performance, in terms of reputation, but the customer and staff will see this new train as real evidence of investment, real evidence of improvement, and I believe it will give us the momentum on which we can build.